Baltimore, welcome inside Oriole Park. Major League Baseball on tap on this Thursday night. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next.
And now,
and getting the start for Baltimore, Trevor Rogers. What do you look for here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
oh.
And that one is downstairs. 3-2 now. Fights it off. He'll see another. Payoff pitch. Fouled off. And they'll do it again. Here comes a 3-2. Ripped on the ground to second. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And next for New York, Ben Rice. Chris, has been a good year for him, having already set a new career high for RBIs in a season. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Foul ball. The 0-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
That's a ball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
That's out to center field. That's a base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Wastes no time there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now it's the right fielder, Spencer Jones. Base knock center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of this struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Fastball for a strike. First and second, 2 down. Caught him looking for the K. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. On to the bottom of the first. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And towing the slab in this one, Cam Schlittler. What should we keep an eye on here? Here's Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso. Strike. Woo.
This to third. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, right field.
All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. And that one hammered, carrying well. And that's going to bang against the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Joel Pozo in the box now. Takes strike one. O'Neill, the runner at second with one away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
A little bit high maybe. And that's ball one. Late with the swing there.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Oh.
Grounds one to short. Gets him easily, ends the inning. And the Orioles leave one. Scoreless after one. Back now at Oriole Park. Top of the second. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Strike on the inside corner. Grisham thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. Good eye at the plate. They'll overturn the call. They'll keep both their challenges. Swing and a miss. And to count 1-2. Base hit center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
That's out the corner.
No score here in the second. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1. This one in the air center field. Taveras under it. And there's one down. One out, man at first. Now it's the second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And he swings through that one. Strike two. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Man at first, one away. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And look out.
Yep, that
as that one ran in and got him.
Batting ninth, catcher Austin Wells.
Pitch is in there. That's strike one. Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Runner edges away at second. That misses the zone, and the count even 1-1. Tap foul at the plate. Here's a 1-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Baltimore, leading off, Gunnar Henderson. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Schlittler, a righty that throws with power. 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022. Strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The 1-2.
Whoa.
Line drive, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Ground ball right side. Chisholm in plenty of time to first. That's 1 out in the bottom of the 2nd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Jackson Holiday in the box now. Takes strike 1.
That's the ball.
Man at second. And a swing and a miss. And there are 2 down. No messing around with the pitch calling in that sequence right there. 4 pitches, all fastballs.
Yeah, and that makes me think that was the plan before the at-bat even started. If you think you can simply just beat a guy with only your fastball, why throw him anything else until he shows you he can handle it?
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. In there safely.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Carlos Narvaez in the box now. Takes strike 1. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Sets him down looking. They limit the damage here. But the Orioles get an RBI triple. It's now a 1-0 ball. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ben Rice. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger. back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
That's the ball.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Next to hit, Spencer Jones. 2 down, nobody on. And a big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Ball.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Next offering is outside. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Pete Alonso. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That's a ball.
Hit hard, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
Ball.
Alonso aboard here at first with nobody out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Joel Pozo, the next to hit for the Orioles. His first at bat was a strikeout.
Hey.
That one ripped, but foul.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
This one in the air, right field. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner around second. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. You can't do much better than that on a pitch that far outside of the strike zone. Got him in the chase on the 2-strike count, but he wasn't fooled. He hit that ball really well.
On the ground to the left. 1 at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. 3 innings complete. It's the Orioles 1 and the Yankees nothing. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Back now at Oriole Park. Start of the 4th. Elliot Ramos stepping in now for the Yankees. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
In the air, right field. O'Neill settles under it. One away. He was late there. Strike one. The Orioles leading by a run. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball there.
Ball.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Ball.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's a strikeout looking. Strikeout number 8.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Popped up. Alonso should have this one. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom 4. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Singy, you look at the sequence right there. 3 pitches, all hard stuff up in the zone. It's another example of the way pitchers like to attack hitters in the sport today.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you can execute those pitches and not leave them in the middle part of the zone, those are tough pitches to do much with. They're just tough to get on top of, and a lot of times they have that rising appearance we talk about so much. Pretty much blew them away right there.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
No, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles under this one, and that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they lead it 1-0. Ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This one in the air, center field. Taveras drifts towards it, and there's 1 down. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 0-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Got him looking. That's out number 2. Wells wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge, and that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. Upstairs, ball 3. And ball 4 there. Tying run is on base.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Back to the top of the Yankee order, George Lombard Jr. will hit next. Check swing. He held up. Ball 1. First signs of movement in that bullpen out there. Number 26, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Number 48 also getting ready. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one fouled off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open. That's a really good take.
Challenge from behind the dish here. That's towards center. Taveras gets there. He's under it. Out number 2. And that is out of play. Wells, the runner at first with 2 gone. Smoked on the ground a second. Toss to Alonso. That is the inning. Still nothing on the scoreboard for him after 5. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now here's the Orioles DH, Christian Franklin. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. Just off the inside edge.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think. Oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes. Got him swinging.
Picks up strikeout number 7.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Carlos Narvaez.
The 1-1. Fouled off left side.
He was a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Got him swinging for the K. Tied him up on a fastball inside. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Comes up empty.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The big righty strikes out the side. Orioles held in check there, but they still lead it 1-0. Back here in Baltimore. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one.
Number 26.
Oh. Nope,
right now behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Activity in the bullpen for Baltimore. Cam Sanders, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Kittredge. And meanwhile, this a fair ball down the left field line. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
At the plate, Spencer Jones, 1 for 2. And ball 1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look.
That's the ball.
Runner edges away at second. In the air to left center. Narvaez under it. And there's one down. And that one fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
the ball.
The Yanks with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Now a pop-up on the infield. And there's two away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good.
Number 48 comes on now.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Base hit left field. Fires to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. We're tied at 1.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside. Gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Caballero at the plate now, and that's strike 1. That one ran inside, almost got him. Ground ball left side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Up next for the Yankees.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. Grisham, the lead runner at second. Caballero at first. 2 out of the inning.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And there's the ball. Austin Wells in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Two on, 2 outs. On the ground, Holiday. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Maybe just a little lack of concentration on that throw. 2 out, you think you've got the play made. Players are starting to move off the field towards the dugout, and then everyone's got to come back. Sometimes you take that throw for granted, and that's all it takes to keep the inning going.
Swings through that one for strike 1. So they're all loaded up with 2 outs. That misses. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there. Back now at Oriole Park. Here's Tyler O'Neill. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
You know, these Orioles looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. Well, the way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Towards first. And that's foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's his 200th strikeout of the season. Nothing doing this time around. Back here in Baltimore, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, George Lombard Jr. Late swing fouled off.
You know, these Yankees finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Just missed. And now 1 and 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Now time called at the plate. The 1-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. And that's fouled off. Runner goes again. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Yankees, first baseman.
So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Luis Garcia stepping in now for the Yankees.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Just a little too quick on that. Front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Runner edges away at second.
Oh.
That one's upstairs. Ball 1. That's in there. And the count 1-2. Batter challenges in a very big spot. Barely a hair out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 2-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner. The Yankees with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Up and in, and that's ball 3. Spencer Jones on deck for the Yankees. And a payoff pitch. Runners on the move. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one is out of here. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 4-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Cam Sanders.
For the Orioles, number 38,
To third. And it goes just foul. That's in there. That's strike 2. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
Up next for the Yankees.
So a man at first. Here's Elliot Ramos. 0 for 3 in this one. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
Next offering is fouled back. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. On the ground, right side. Alonso takes it to the bag. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. 1 for 3. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Narvaez makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Yankees, catcher.
And here's the catcher, Austin Wells. In the air to left center, Taveras on the move to the alley. And that is that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. It's an AL East matchup here on MLB The Show. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Gunnar Henderson. New pitcher for the Yankees, Brent Hedrick.
Well, he's been excellent against left-handed hitters this year, and that's his first test. This looks like a good move to the pin in terms of the matchup.
The 0-1. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. He goes down looking.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Holliday, the next to hit for the Orioles. In the air, right field. And that'll do it. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. Back now at Oriole Park. This offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, when a team has this many knocks, a lot of the time it gets clustered to one side or another. Not today. They're hitting it all over the field.
And the 1-0. Up the middle, Henderson whips it to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Ben Rice digs in now.
Oh.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Bradish in his 4th year, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. One, two now.
Whoa.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Ripped, but it curls foul. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2. Rice stands at first with one out. On a line, base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And now a wide throw to third.
Up next for the Yankees.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Kyle Bradish. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Albert Suarez.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Runners at the corners, one away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Checks over to first, back safely. Here's a 1-1. On the ground to second, might be 2. Throws to Henderson. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
I promise you, there are guys that get a little bit faster when they can smell an RBI. That was a possible inning-ending double play. Great hustle, and he gets rewarded with the RBI because of it.
So up next for New York, Elliot Ramos.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at-bat.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that is that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singy, were you superstitious as a player?
I'd say a little bit, and I wouldn't want to admit it, but I think, you know, you have a good game the next day. You're maybe thinking a little bit when you're putting your spikes on. Which one did I put on first? What did I eat? You know, let me just bring that back into today.
So you weren't superstitious, you were a little stitious.
Yes, I was medium stitious.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 2.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Up next for the Orioles, left fielder Carlos Narvaez.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
This one in the air center field. Grisham is there, makes the catch. Pete Alonso now at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And the 0-2. Up the middle, and he can't come up with it. Gets off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And here comes the Yankees. Now on the bump, Fernando Cruz.
Well, walks have been a big issue for him this year, so I expect these hitters to be patient up there.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Swing, and he popped it up. That is the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. This one in the air center field. And there's one away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
On the mound, you take a note. You see the hitter's willingness to chase that pitch upstairs, get deeper in the count, try to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 2 down, bases empty. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time. Yanks held in check. Back here in Baltimore, now the Orioles catcher, Joel Pozo. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Orioles, center fielder, Leody Taveras.
Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson.
Up.
Climb the ladder with that fastball. 0-2 now. Good eye in that spot. Sets him down on strikes. And the Orioles down to their final out. They're down to their final strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
In the air left field, Ramos has a beat on it. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take this one in a blowout.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. Never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton.